I've never found a love like this. There it is. I've never found a love like this.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. To my right is that man, West Ham Online. And we're going to here to talk about Bournemouth versus West Ham. Alfie, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, actually. I'm drinking out of my West Ham mug, a cup of tea.
Oh, very nice. What are you expecting from today, mate?
A draw or a loss?
No, don't do this to me, man.
I don't think we'll win today. I really would be shocked if we win today. We played on Thursday. We're away from home to a team in form. I think draw. Draw would be an okay result today, in my opinion.
For me, I have done yesterday I had a bit of a result. I won £200 worth of free bets. So a few quid of that has gone on West Ham to win the conference. I will say that. And today I've done West Ham to win, Jared Bowen to have 2 shots on target, and Joe Rothwell to get booked. Now, if that comes in, that's £1,000 in the old Sky Rocket. So I believe West Ham can win today, mate. Like, what do you think of the lineup?
I would like to see some change. I don't really like it. I don't dislike it at the same time, but I wanted Creswell to start.
Yeah.
I wanted Cornet or Fornells to start. I wanted the team to be a bit more. Oh, Creswell is starting. Never mind. I thought Emerson was starting for some reason.
Right.
That's completely changed my mind. Creswell starting. The rest, I would have liked to have seen some rotation in the attack, whether that be Ben Rama or anyone in the attack. I think we needed a little bit of rotation today because, we're playing a lot of games at the moment. Kurt Zuma as well, I would have started him, but this is his 4th game in 2 weeks, and we all know what he can be like with injuries. So, yeah.
I agree with that. He's got to get a result today. Liverpool, we'll see rotation. I totally agree. Do you know what I'm saying? I think West Ham win today, mate. I think if they go and win today, it's a statement to say that we are staying in this Premier League. I mean, if we lose today, it drags us back into it. And this week's going to be hard, mate. Like, Liverpool are hot and cold, and then Crystal Palace just don't lose no games anymore. So, like, I think we win. I think we win. And trust me, don't score today, mate. You're going to lift the roof off this gaff, 100%. So what you predict? What's your score prediction then, West Ham on that?
1-0.
Whoa, 1-0. Why are you being so negative, Alf? Why?
I just can't see a win. We've only won away twice this season. I just don't think it will happen.
You wait so long, and then 2 away wins come back to back, mate. Trust me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Ben Rama's playing. I will say that. And that's coming from me. I didn't think he had a great game on Thursday, and how he's playing today, I don't know. The Liverpool game is a free hit. It is. Let's be real. It is a free hit. And then the Palace one is just... I just think West Ham have to win this game today. To have any sort of cushion, right, West Ham have to win this game. Right, look at the results yesterday. What did you make of it yesterday, the results?
Would have rather Leicester didn't win.
Yeah.
The Palace result is decent, because that's the sort of game Everton needs to try to be winning. So that's not a bad result. Obviously, it was the day before, but Southampton, thank God they didn't end up winning that game. Arsenal snatching a point. I think Southampton, as we've mentioned a couple of times, are on the way down. And Leeds lost again, which is another shocking loss away to Fulham. We won there last weekend. You've got to be trying to pick up at least a point in that sort of this stage of the season.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I do agree. For me, I expect West Ham to turn up today. That is a strong team today, though. I will say that. He's gone, give Moyes due, right? And you can slag him off and you can say what you like about him recently. But he has gone for it today. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a strong team. Who are you expecting to sort of perform today? I'm expecting Paqueta to turn up today also.
Yeah, Paqueta, and I think he's been better at home than away this season, so I wanted to see him turn up in an away game. So I'm expecting him to try and perform today. If he's crap today, Piquet, I'll be very disappointed because it seems like with him it's always one step forward, two steps back.
Kev says, it's great to see that you've got that clueless Moyes loving clown on again. He's part of the crew, Kev.
Kev, back-to-back Europe, son. Back-to-back European semi-finals.
Listen, Kev, I have to deal with him every day, mate. And it's very tough. But listen, I've been going for a lot over the last sort of 72 hours, but I'll be real. Alfie's actually, I'm going to give a little shout out to Alfie. Alfie reached out the other day and see if I was all right. And listen, he's a good kid. He's just got a shit opinion on what it's fucking boils down to. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. But yeah, Moyes, West Ham manager of the decade. I agree.
Yeah.
Since this decade, in 2020, I predict a 3-0 win. I want to listen before we wait, because the game's going to start in 9 minutes, right? I want you to say that question that you said to me the other day, right? Because I am going to do a show on it. Like when I actually get time to breathe, I will do a show on it, and I will get some really good questions. That question you said about if Moyes was to leave and a manager was to come in, that question. So if you shout out that question that you said the other day to me on the WhatsApp group, I'd like to see what people think in the comments.
I think I asked a couple, but one of the ones that I said was if David Sullivan. Well, one of the questions I asked was if Moyes wins the Conference League and Sullivan decides to keep Moyes as a result, if things go, to shit in the league again next season, will people still be getting angry at him, or will we think, he's won the Conference League? Yes, I want him to move on, but he's done a great job for the club. And also, the other question was, if Moyes does win the Conference League and leaves, what does the next manager have to do? Like to come in and eclipse what Moyes has done? What is the aim for the next manager?
I think the second question is a very, very hard one for me. Even though I want Moyes to go, I don't get what a new manager could bring. Even though it's a catch-22 situation, that one, 100%. Like what we're expecting, the new manager come in and gets top four, right? Because it's going to be lesser than what Moyes has delivered us, isn't it? It'd have to be a top 10 finish and a good run in Europe. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, a good run in the conference. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that second question that done me yesterday. In the WhatsApp group, I was sitting there and I was listening to it, and I was like, it's very hard because even though I want Moyes to go, like the next manager's got literally an impossible task, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? West Ham win the Conference League. Moyes can leave West Ham with his head held higher. Next manager needs to play more expensive football. Top 10 is fine. Is top 10 fine for you, West Ham Online, if a new manager comes in?
Well, if a new manager comes in and they get top 10, then they're done all right. But at the same time, if they say come 12th and the fans are praising him, then it's a bit hypocritical, isn't it?
It's sort of, yeah. Like, it's an interesting one, I must admit. Hope you're well, James. Do you know what channel it is on? No, it's not on any channel, mate. I found a Bulgarian man who's sent it to me via satellite. So, make of that what you make.
I'm going to have to leave in about 2 minutes and try and get this stream on. James, you know that link you sent me?
Correct.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a go.
Right, and I've got a stream. There we go. Right, I will let you be. I'll let you go, and I'll see you after time. Peace. That's been Alfie. Right, let's get that off there. Put your predictions in the chat. What you think today is going to bring for West Ham? For me, it's got to bring a win, and hopefully a decent win at that. I think if we win this game today, we're safe. It's as simple as that. There's no question about it. Win this game. I think the way we played on Thursday night in the second half was really, really good. And I want to see that again. Like, I will tell you my bet, people, what I've done. I have done West Ham to win. I've done Jared Bones had 2 shots on target. And I've had Joe Rothwell to get booked. The price is absolutely unbelievable, right? 40-1 for that. And I was like, I will take some of that. Joe Rothwell got booked last game out. He's in midfield. If we're attacking, we're going to be on it. I think it's a good bet. And Jared Bones had 2 shots on target. If he's on form today, JB, he will have shots and he will make things happen. I will say that. So let's get your predictions. 2-1, says Brian. Vinaya. We will win today. 3-0. Bowen, Benny, and Antonio. 3-1 Hammerhead. Yeah, I agree. If we turn up, we win the game. It's as simple as that. Do you know what I'm saying? But we will see what happens. Bournemouth by far looked the worst team in the league earlier in the season. I agree. I really, really do. But they have improved. One thing I do agree with West Ham online with, they have improved. But for me, I just think our team's far better than theirs. Like, our team on paper is far better than theirs. And I look at us and I think, you know what? Yeah. Well, I think we can go there and do a professional performance, if I'm being honest. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we're after. There's a professional performance. Let me just sort this out. All right, let's do that. Wash. Right. Yeah, right, we are ready to go. We are ready to rock and roll. 2-1. Obviously, an Arsenal fan would say that. Of course. When we played them at home, they looked clueless. I agree. Yeah. I think Bournemouth have massively overdone it. Yeah. Even though they played against Spurs the other week, Spurs were terrible, I'll be honest with you, in that game. And for me, I look at us today and I think we are fifth. What are we in the league? 15th in the league, 8 wins, 7 draws, 15 defeats, 31 points. See, look, if we win today, it takes us to 34. And that, to me, we will be 13th in the league. That, to me, is safe, in my opinion. I will say that. Richard, hope you're all well, mate. I hope you're doing very, very well. What else have we got here? Let's have a look. Just waiting for the boys to make an appearance. You know what I mean? A lot of fans there today. I'll give them their due. In the piss and the rain, the weather's been absolutely vile in the UK. I will say that. And to travel down to Dorset today is not no mean feat. But Bournemouth, I'm quite surprised at Bournemouth, if I speak the honest truth. I'm surprised that they're still. I think Bournemouth are safe, if I'm being honest. I think there's worse teams than them. But the problem is with Bournemouth, they can go on a slump like before anything. They can just drop like a stone. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see how we go here. What is going on here? Let's have a look. Yeah. Trying to get a proper stream is a nightmare. We'll say that. Right, let's go there. Oh, here we go. Oh, Dominic Solanke is the man we've got to stop today. I will say that. Come on, let's have a good win today. Come on, you Irons. I agree. Totally agree. I don't know. I've just got a feeling West Ham's going to turn up today and do a job. I think over the last 2 games, for me personally, I've seen a difference in West Ham. Second half against Arsenal, I thought was excellent. Thought we was really, really good. One thing I've seen on the betting thing, anyone who likes to punt today, they've said that they fancy Bournemouth to score, but West Ham to come back and win. West Ham have conceded, was it 10 out of the last 12 away games? They've gone a goal down first. So, yeah, we're going to see. Gary O'Neill, another person, ex-West Ham player. Anyone who remembers Gary O'Neill at West Ham. He's done a really, really good job there. Do you know what I mean? When they lost, was it 9-0 against Liverpool? Parker got the sack. They brought in Gary O'Neill. And I'll be honest with you, Bournemouth stay up this season. That's got to be one of the major talking points this season, because I would have thought they would have been nailed on to go down. I remember seeing their odds, and it was odds on to go down. But we've kicked off anyway. Bournemouth have kicked off, and they started fast. Ball comes out, and Fab, it's got the ball safe as ours is. Good to see Fabianski back also. Come on, West Ham. Let's have a look, see what we're going to do today. Ball goes long from Maguire into no one again. West Ham got to be starting fast on this one. Jared Bowen. Come on, Bowen. Have them 2 shots, son. That's what I say. Hopefully, Bournemouth have started fast, mate. They're coming forward again. Who's that? Right-hand side. Corner for Bournemouth. And we are 47 seconds in. This is not good. Come on, boys. Sort yourselves out today. Do you know what I'm saying? I do not like... What does people think on that orange kit? That's another thing I will say. What's people making that orange kit? I think that orange kit's not all that, mate. Bring back the black kit that we had a few years ago. COVID kit. That was the one. That was the one. Corner for Bournemouth. Come on, don't do me straight away. Fab? Yeah, Fab's got it. That's it. All good. We are all good. Ball comes out to the left. Cresswell. Come on, Chris. Do something today, mate. There you go. I hate that. He goes all the way forward and then he checks his run and just passes it backwards. Like, what is the point? What is the point, honestly? At least, cross it or do something, productive. Could foul. Spurs are losing already. Oh. Great bet. Hey, was today Newcastle 4-5. Anyone who had a punt today, Newcastle with a bet of the day, I thought. Go on, Jared. Oh, come on. Bournemouth, I'll tell you what, Bournemouth have surprised me over the last 10 years, yeah. I remember Bournemouth in League Two a few years ago, and they was a good side in League Two, right? And they were, to me, they was a very, 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 very good League One side. Yeah, but they was in League Two, yeah, because obviously they had a lot of problems, didn't they? And obviously over the years they've built themselves up. I think with Bournemouth, I think they're slowly starting. People will say they shouldn't be a Premier League side, but they deserve to be there, mate. They really do. They deserve to be there. What we got here? We need to stop starting so slow, because in bigger games we'll get punished. I agree, totally, 100%. Especially against AZ, we can't afford to do that. I don't know what to make of this first sort of couple of minutes, but we've done all right. But we've got to do a little bit better than this. Come on, JB. Come aside. Sort it out now. You've got to have a good game today, sorry. I'll tell you that now. Jared Bowen across here. Oh, corner? Yes. Corner. West Ham. Come on. Come on, boys. Any chance or what? Let's go. It's Jared Bowen in there. Come on, Chris. Put a good ball in, for crying out loud. Yeah! Antonio, man. Oh, mate, beast mode is activated. Let's go. Let's go, Mikel, the bouncer, Antonio. Fucking good header. I said West Ham today, called it. Why didn't I have Antonio? There's that one shot on target. That was a great price. Great header. Great header. Big up, Mikel. Big up the man. Let's go. And he's still not happy about it. He will crack a smile eventually. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Watch it back. Good crossing from Cresswell. Oh, that's a fucking beauty, Eddie, mate. He's unmarked, don't get me wrong, but it's a great header. Yeah, that's a bit of me. Told you people, I said, I fancy West Ham. I don't listen to West Ham a lot. He don't know nothing, mate. All right, this is the game. Why didn't I had a choice between Antonio and Bowen, and I went for Bowen with 2 shots. But you know what it is, what it is. Let's go, West Ham. West Ham United 1-0 up against Bournemouth. Let's put that as an edit. Let's go like that. Don't know whether save and a bush. 1-0. I will change the branding on that because that's a bit too. No. Yeah, that'll do. So what, do like that? Sod it. Tell you what, I started off really, really well, and then all of a sudden we've just scored, and that's it. Good night, Vienna. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what, it's a great start. Great goal from Antonio, though. I will say that. I will say that. Need to get a quick second fully rattling. I agree. Totally, I really do. Antonio looks like he's changed. Like I don't know about anyone else, but he looks like he's. Let me just sort his camera out a little bit. That's better, so I can actually see his right. What it is, it just looks like he's changed. He's like a changed man, Antonio. Billing, is that a corner? No, goal kick to Bournemouth. For me, Antonio's changed since the Arsenal game. Right, I think he knows that West Ham need him. Yeah, and when you massage the man's ego, then you know he's going to perform. Before the goals that he scored recently, like especially in like the conference and in the Prem, like when was the last time he scored a headed goal? Like he scored headed goals all of a sudden now, which is amazingly good. But trust me, yeah, even I agree with that. It feels weird scoring a goal so early. I don't know. I just fancied this today. I really did. I really did. Come on, boys. Someone said in the chat earlier, Antonio, Benny, and Bowen all to score today. You know what I mean? Like this is when I said to Alfie and Clive the other week. Yeah, I turned around and I basically said that they said, "Oh, we will take a draw at Bournemouth." For me, this is the game that we have to win. I think the Liverpool game is a free hit. I'll take a draw against Liverpool, but I can't take a draw against Bournemouth. It just makes no sense. But we're 1-0 up, which is really, really good. Trust me. Ball comes up. Antonio's winning everything today, mate. He's on it. Go on, Bowen. Attack him. Oh, corner. West Ham in 8 minutes. I know I'm probably a bit behind everyone else, but in 8 minutes, West Ham have been on it, which is really, really good. Makes a change. Trust me. Oh, Spurs are 3-0 down 8 minutes. I agree on that comment 100%. When these matches will mean so much for our conference campaign too. I agree. Ball comes in, it's gone out. This is, to me, I think West Ham could wrap up safety by the end of this week. Yeah, and then it's all on the conference, people. I've had a bit of a bet on West Ham to win the conference at 7-4. I don't know why. I think once we can assure safety, then the boys will be ready for that AZ game. And I think they won't they won't do the same mistakes they've done last season. No, it's no worries, Kev. I'll try and do my best for you, mate. I'll try and do my best. Basically, Bournemouth are sort of Bournemouth a little bit rattled, mate, if I'm being real. Like, they come out the track flying, yeah? And then we've obviously scored, and that's just set them back. The difference is now, Bournemouth have to come forward, which is going to benefit West Ham's game. West Ham hit on the counter, then with Benny, Bowen and Antonio, then, you know, Declan Rice wins the ball again. Oh, he's just got dispossessed by a billion. Ball comes in, Fabianski saves and gathers. West Ham need to calm down, get a bit of control of this game there. Do you know what I mean? We're 1-0 up. Bournemouth, we haven't got to go for the second right now. We can sort of play the game and sort of see how we get on. But Antonio's turned up, mate. When Antonio's like this, well, I say it quite openly, I would keep him at West Ham. Yeah, but it's been a long time coming. Let's be real. Ball into Souček. Ben Rama. Oh, Saeed, bruv. Hit it with your fucking laces, kid. Christ. Like, I'm not being funny. Hit it with your laces, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Why are you side-footing it in? Come on, boys. Sort it out. West Ham, we look a completely different side. Completely different side. That Arsenal second half performance for me was the one where they were like it just snapped into gear, snapped straight away. And I see it on Thursday against AZ, and I'm seeing it again. We look on it for once, which is a good thing at last. It's only took us, like someone said it the other day, it only took us 30 fucking games to be like this. But you know, can West Ham sort themselves out and get safe, basically? Go on, Kafel, go on. Who's that? Is that Paqueta? Oh, there's no one better than Lucas Paqueta. God, the Brazilian Samba King. Where is West Ham Online? Where the fuck is West Ham Online, man? Oh, bruv. Don't listen to the youth. Listen to the experience, people. Listen to the experience. There's no one better than Lucas fucking Paqueta, baby. Mate, dance, Lucas. Oh, he's dancing, mate. He's doing that. Oh, take your time with it. Ah, brilliant, mate. Great goal and all. Bowen, excellent. Down the side, Kufel. Oh, it's a great cross. And Lucas Paqueta, mate. Lucas Paqueta with a fucking header, people. Oh, my days. Mate, I fucking knew it. And there's Jared Bowen not had 2 shots on target yet. Oh, 8-5, mate. Was absolutely printing fucking Wonga, mate. Absolute printing. West Ham know how to turn up in these sort of games. I've seen a difference in West Ham recently, as I said. You know what? We're starting to see the old West Ham, the old good West Ham reappear. 100%. Great goal, great finish, and we're in complete control. Oh, dear. Any chance Jared Bowen having 2 shots? That's what I want. Any chance, Jared Bowen? Please. West Ham have been absolutely top draw. Well, I can't believe it's only 13 minutes in. I've got 2 goals already. Like, oh, days. This is what I mean. When I've been saying it for a long time, going back to what I was talking about earlier, right? When I said about that week was important for West Ham United Football Club, and I would know where we're at. This is what I mean about this game was important. I knock Moyes, but I've got to give him credit again. He's gone strong again. And we look a completely different fucking team. Just something has changed at West Ham. I'd like people in the chat to put it in there, yeah? Something has definitely changed with us. it's like the fucking light bulb has gone bonk straight on and gone, right, this is what we've got to do now. And it just seems different. Like maybe the Arsenal game, in one way, give them the best confidence possible because you're playing let's be honest, they're one of the best teams in the country at the minute, Arsenal, the other week. And we, you know, I've got to change that banner. I know that. I'll take that banner off and I will change it in a minute. Like, for me, West Ham have got the confidence there to go, if we can compete with them and come back from against them, we can compete with anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? So 2-0 up, come up to the 15th minute mark. Happy days, mate. Happy days. I will be taking that, people. It'll be a happier player ratings tonight, people. It'll be a happier player ratings tonight. West Ham are 13th in the league, 31 points, 34 points, 31 games played. Come on, West Ham. Let's just get this done now. Well, we could have these done by half time. If we because they haven't done nothing with us really. Oh, Bournemouth attacking. Declan Rice there again, mate. Absolute top drawer player, that kid. Bournemouth are down that side. I've just got to go inside him. I've got to do more watchalongs, Brian. I will say that. When I do a watchalong, it seems like a goal going for fun. But I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I can't stress enough how impressed I am with us at the minute. Maybe is it because we've got a bit of stability now? Like our defence is a bit stable. As Paqueta turned into the £50 million player, that we're starting to see now. Because I'll be honest with you, if you'd asked me 2 months ago, what do you think of Lucas Paqueta? I thought he wasn't influencing enough games. Jared Bowen has just started to turn into the player that he was last season. So, is everyone kicking into gear at the perfect time? That's the question. Are we starting to kick into gear at the right time? And what's better about this is that if we can get safe, then the conference get your money on us to win it, mate. My money's firmly on us to win it now. Yeah, because once we are safe, that is it. The aim is Conference League, nothing else. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Come on, Deck. It's a poor pass from Declan Rice. Bournemouth coming forward. They're on their right-hand side. Right, over it. 17 and a half minutes in. Bournemouth 0. West Ham to... Thanks to your boys, Luca, West Ham have kicked into gear, mate. So I do apologise, but you know, should we win today, how would you play a rotation going forward, given that the Conference League becomes the priority? For me, you rotate it a little bit against Liverpool because Liverpool's a game. To me, Liverpool's a free hit. Palace, if we go there and we get a draw, and then by that time the Conference League will be around again, and AZ is the team. All right, I want West Ham to attack AZ hard. Go on, Jared. Oh, Saeed, man. Fuck me, bro. Why do I keep backing you up, man? Why? Come on, Saeed, bro. Fuck's sake. Just watching the replay back, Jared Bowen. Oh, it's been looping it out of nowhere. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Do you know what I'm saying? Certain man in this team don't have to play certain games. Like Declan Rice doesn't have to play every single game in the Premier League from now to the end of the season, right? He might want to play some of these games, but you have to rest him. I think you have to give players like Maxwell Cornet a run out. I mean, when I say run out, a proper run out, not just 10 minutes. Give him an hour. He can do some damage from the top. I think we're going to have to look after Antonio. That's another thing, because we all know about his hamstrings. The last thing we want at the minute, I can't remember saying this, I'm backing Antonio. Fuck me. Yeah. Is that we don't want Antonio to get injured. Yeah. So we've got to use our loaf. It's as simple as that. You use Danny Ings in more games in the Prem than you do in the Conference, and we go from there. Like certain defenders have to come in, get a Bonner into certain games in the Prem. Right back, even Tilo, get Tilo back in his team. You can't make it up. Spurs are 4-0 down. Newcastle were 4-5, printing money. Unreal. What we got here? Oh, pass it, Paqueta, man. Pass it. Mate, I can't believe I've got West Ham right, yeah? West Ham are winning literally 2-0. Yeah? I need Jared Bowen to have 2 shots on target and Joe Rothwell to get booked for £1,000. Oh, 5-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking Mumbo number 5 for the Spurs, man. Mumbo number 5. Oh, imagine travelling all that way, yeah, paying all that money to go up there and get blitzed. Do you know what I mean? And they was laughing at us a week. They was holding 5. They're holding 5 in, what was it, 20 minutes? Madness. Bournemouth down the left-hand side. Ball comes in. It's going out for corner. West Ham are just containing and controlling at the minute. Nothing really else to sort of say. Let's see if they're offering me a cash out in a minute. Let's have a look. Trust me, anyone who's on William Hill betting that, go on their was it free for all? I think it is, or free for play. I won it yesterday, and I'll be real. Fucking hell, 200 free bets, mate. I was buzzing. Like you have to get 3 or 4 goals in. Like you can select any matches and get 3 or 4 goals. Happy St George's Day, everybody. Happy St George's Day to you, True Company. And Kev says the day just gets better. I agree, mate. I really do. We got what we got here. West Ham are winning. Jared Bowen needs to have 2 shots, and Rothwell needs to get booked. Come on, Rothwell, slide in there, take someone out, and then JB has 2 shots. We win 4-0. Fever's happy. The chat's happy. Everyone's happy, and we can all laugh at Spurs. That is the aim of the game. What we got now? Let's have a look. Just West Ham playing it around at the back. Cresswell, Saeed. Come on, bruv. Let me get up. It's hard one with Saeed because I back him up. I really do, but you know what? He gets a lot of criticism, mate. But we'll put it out. Antonio, I think give Antonio an hour today. Yeah. And once his hour's out, get him off. Keep him rested and fit. Because I think if we're going to win the conference, we're going to need him. Because he's on form at the minute, Antonio. But the last thing we don't want to happen is him to get injured. That's as simple as that. So, yeah. It's been a mad 20 minutes, though. I will say that. Zuma. Kufel. Come on, JB. Right. I can't believe that. Bowen 2 shots. Mad. Happy St George's Day, Mark. To you and all, mate. Mark English. Good ball in. Saeed, what are you going to do with it now, son? All right, you just pass it to the sideways. Cress. Lucas Paqueta crosses it in. Oh, it's an header from Thomas Souček, which is on target, and JB's nowhere near it. Yeah. Oh, Souček getting double teamed on the back post there in the previous attack for Bournemouth. Do you know what it is, yeah? Right, one thing I will say, right, West Ham lies. He does crack me up, that kid. Right, he's so fucking negative. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking draw today. Like this is the West Ham I want to see. Right, this is the West Ham that we should all expect to see as a team, as fans or supporters of this club. Yeah, to go to Bournemouth and put in a solid performance, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? Spurs losing 5-0 after 25 minutes is the biggest Premier League defeat. It's under threat. I agree, mate. I agree. Let's hope we get another one. And I think if we get another goal, it's game over. Turn the lights out at the Vitality. People can enjoy their day down in Dorset, and then they can all head back to the East End of London. I am quite shocked at the way West Ham have been playing. I will say that, in regards of like how they've just turned it like that, like fucking light switch. Come on, what's going on there? Well, it is. West Ham are sitting back now, yeah, and I don't like this. They're sitting back and just laying Bournemouth onto them. Bournemouth got attack. Declan, come Deck, run. Declan Rice doing his traditional run out of the box. Forward. How can I not? How can I pick Bowen like and Antonio and Paqueta about a shot each on target? I would prefer to get the third just after half time. Will kill any chance of a comeback. I agree, mate. I do. Looks like Paqueta's playing as a 10. I think that's his position, Rich, if I'm being honest. I don't like him as his sort of deep player because I just don't think he influences enough, in my opinion. Oh, Jeff Bowen just cut that out brilliantly there, but I need him up the other end of the pitch. Oh, that's a foul, referee. Ref. Jeff Bowen is down injured. He's holding his ankle. Danny will not be happy tonight. Who's that? That's got to be a yellow card, referee, surely. Anthony Taylor, mate. Fucking hell. It's currently 26 minutes from where I'm watching it, and we've got a set piece in our own half, which they're mucking about with, and then they play a shot. Fucking team. Unreal. Come on, boys. Go forward again. Go on. Go on, Dick. Saeed, bruv. I can't. Oh, dear. Why do I put myself through it? I think he's on tonight, mate. I think he's on tonight. And the player rating, so 8 o'clock. I think Mitch should be there. Come on, boys. It's an hard one to assess this game. We've had two decent chances and we've scored them both. We're 2-0 up. But then there's been games this season where we've literally been banging on the door trying to score a goal. We would have been there all night. Do you know what I'm saying? Philip Billing in the middle of the park. Oh! What a save from Fabianski. Fuck me. Come on, West Ham. Sort it out. You're allowing Bournemouth. You're giving Bournemouth a bit of rope. Do you know what I mean? To pull yourself back into it. It shouldn't be like that. Come on, boys. This is the one thing I hate, right? With this fucking team, is we're going to lead. Let me just sit back and go. Oh, okay, then we just sit back. We should be on the front foot again. We should be like looking to kill this team stone dead. We're 2-0 up. We score another one. Over. In my opinion, it's over. Right? Whether we score it in the next 5 minutes or we score it before half time. Could West Ham really concede 3 in the second half? Like, if they do, then they'll all have to be sacked, in my opinion. Corner, Bournemouth. Do not allow this team back into this game before half time. I'm telling you that now. Because we've done well to get 2-0 up, and we haven't really done a lot, right? But we've done enough, obviously. Corner, Bournemouth. Ryan Christie, ex-Celtic player, looks to be taking it. Oh, it's a terrible corner, which is good. Go on, side, go. Run, baby. It's an unlucky. Oh, Mikel Antonio was like fucking Usain Bolt on that side, bruv. Go on, Jared. Have a shot, bruv. Shot. Oh my days, man. Only I can. Cresswell crossed it to no one. Fucking hell. Oh, Cresswell, you waste, man. Uh, it's great. It's a great shot from Lerma. Good save from Fabianski and all. I'm just watching the replay back now. Yeah, he should be saving it, Fab. Don't get me wrong. It's straight at him. And it's like it's actually bending into him more than anything. But you know, Mikel Antonio, mate, was like running there, fucking full power, mate. He was on like fucking. Solanke's in. Great save from Fabianski again. Great save. Oh, West Ham, don't do this to me. Solanke crosses the ball and Fabianski comes out, gathers. Well done, Lucas. Fucking well done, bro. I don't like this when West Ham do it like this. I really don't. It irritates the life out of me because it's just like you took control of this game, and then all of a sudden you just sit back and go, okay, we just defend, which to me just makes no sense. Come on, Said. What? Run at him, Said. Don't suck about. Run at him. Fuck, he's Adam Smith, for fuck's sake. Declan Rice. Oh, Brian. West Ham are like, win. This is easily, nah, let's make it stressful. Yeah, totally agree. Absolutely totally agree on that comment. Really, really do. Solanke. Apart from the first sort of 2 minutes, Bournemouth weren't whenever in this game. Obviously, you might be ahead of me. I'm on the 31st minute, 22 seconds. 31, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you are probably ahead of me on whatever platform you're using. Oh. Bournemouth playing it around us again. Literally. This is stress factor now. Even at 2-0, right, we should be feeling comfortable, right? That's one thing I will say. Yeah, but we're not. We need to press and give them as much time on the ball. I agree with Cliff, 100%. Come on, West Ham. Fabianski again. Come on, boys. Well, if someone would have said to me after the first 30 minutes of the game that West Ham would be 2-0 up, Lucas Paqueta would score an header. Fucking, he scores an header, man. Yeah, and Antonio, 2 headers from like 2 of our players. Unreal. This is a big game for West Ham. This really is. It's a big game for us all day long. Lucas Paqueta has just turned that into a fucking masterclass bit of play. Come on, Cresswell, do something. He's done all right, Cresswell. I'll give him his due. He's done all right. I'm not his most favourite fan, but what is that between them two, mate? For fuck's sake. Like, Declan and Cresswell both go for the same ball, both leave the ball, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Stupid. Oh, dear. Keep cool. Go on, Jared. Go on. Have a shot, bruv. That's got to count as a shot on target, surely. Oh, fuck me. Anyone confirm if that's a shot on target from Jared Bowen there? Oh dear, come on. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Uh, 5-0 down Tottenham after 35 minutes. That's mad, isn't it? Mate, I can't believe, yeah. Souček's had a shot on target. Ben Ram, Antonio, Paqueta, and the only one who hasn't had a shot on target is the man I want, is Bowen. Fuck me, can't make it up. Cannot make it up, people. Cannot make it up. Lucas Paqueta is injured, by the looks of it. He's down. Don't risk anything, right? If you haven't got to risk it, the player, just don't fucking risk it. Big up Blair. Come on, West Ham. Big up Blair. Blair Morris. Fair play to you, man. Paqueta's getting treatment. Yeah, I'm just seeing it here through Cockney. Great header from Antonio on that first goal. I'm just watching the replays back. That first goal's great. Tell you what, Kufal's done all right today and all. Yeah, Kufal, lovely. Like, that's what I like with Kufal. He gets the ball out of his feet, crosses it in. Right, it doesn't think. It doesn't think about it. It just goes straight in the box. The crosses are usually quite decent. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it was just some cramp. My players will be a bit knackered, so hopefully Moyes will make changes at half time instead of his usual 80 minutes. Maybe. If West Ham can get another gut, Bournemouth. Bournemouth has put a ball straight across the box there. If West Ham get another goal, then changes can be done. But I just don't think West Ham can make any changes at the minute. Even though we're 2-0 up, I'm sitting there worried that we're 2-0. That's mad. Antonio's looks like he's holding something there and all. Oh, brilliant from Kafel. I'll tell you what, he is massively improved. I don't know about anyone in the chat, but for me, Kafel is just like, he was on the verge of going to Leverkusen. Like, he was like at the door, as good as people wanted him at the door. Said like Mitchell was like a person who could not stand it, and he's been brilliant. He really has. Yeah, I totally agree. On that comment. Come on, boys. Come on. The thing is with West Ham is you just never out of sight with them. Like, even the other night against Ghent, like when Declan scored the third one, yeah, I was thinking, come on, we need another one. Do you know what I mean? Just to make sure. But it's just one of them, isn't it? Do smash a like on the video. I've got 25 people watching. I do appreciate you on this Sunday afternoon. West Ham United are winning 2-0. So please do smash a like on the video. Goes on the way. And if you're new around here and you like what I'm saying, or you don't like what I'm saying, please do subscribe to the channel. It does help with the channel out. Come on, West Ham. Fucking do not. Oh, come on, Benny. Antonio. Just, I don't know. It seems like we've I think I said we've shot our bolt sort of thing, but we've got 2-0 up and we're getting a bit complacent now. We're allowing them too much of the ball. That's the first thing. And second thing is that with more of the ball, they're getting more like chances in our box. Tell you what, West Ham done with us on this up. Yeah, I agree. I really do agree on that. Come on, boys. Kafal is everywhere today. Absolutely everywhere. Tell you what, when you think about it, yeah, is he one of the best signings West Ham's made in like sort of last 5 years? £5 million, like he cost. Fucking, I know people will say about him sometimes, yeah, but everyone goes through bad spells. But Cafel's been like value for money, 100%, hasn't he? Let's be honest. And this season, it's an hard one with me with Cafel. If I was rating him over the season, well, what would you rate him over a season? Like Cafel at this precise moment in time? Because I think he's been pretty decent. Like he has, like he really has. Why is that flag's being tucked away? I'll tell you what, I understand the Moyes out thing, but I do think people need to sort of realise that West Ham are in a Conference League semi-final now, and we have to all stick together. Do you know what I mean? Because if we all like voice our opinions now, like I don't want Moyes here. Right, I will say this quite openly. I don't want Moyes here at all. Yeah, but we've got to get this season done, and we've got to get to the final of the conference. Yeah. Whether we win the conference is another thing, but we have to get to the final there. Because I think the fans deserve it. West Ham fans deserve, like me, a fucking final, right? The last final we was in was in 06 in the FA Cup. So I think we deserve a final, yeah. So we need to stick together. But I'm going to do a show on it with the lads in the next few weeks. Now, if he brought up a really good question, if Moyes was to leave and a new manager comes in, if Moyes does win the conference, how do we better that? Like, because that's the ceiling. That's West Ham's ceiling at the minute. You go and win the conference, then that's a trophy. Like, whatever people think, it's a trophy. Yeah. For me, if he goes and wins the conference, then we're in a bit of a dilemma. Like, because you can't. What do you do? Sack him, or do you keep him? Bournemouth. What was all that about West Ham online? Don't know why I'm saying West Ham online. I got him on my fucking brain. Get him out my head. That kid. Fucking drive me mental. Bournemouth. Got a corner. Naya Fakwed and Zuma literally need to start speaking, for crying out loud. Just like, oh dear. Come on, boys. Antonio chests it down well. Who's that? Saeed Benrahma. Come on, Saeed. Let's go, son. Run at him, Saeed. Fucking run. Listen, I like Antonio, yeah, but then I like Benny. Antonio's improved. Benny's fucking annoying me at the minute. And I'll back him. Do you know what I mean? I'll back the man. Come on. Right, baby. £40 million, £150 million, £160 million. Souness, Keane, you said he can't fucking score goals? It's 2-2, baby. What are you saying now? What are you saying now, people? With me, world fucking class. World class. No more words, no comparison. He's one of the best DMs in the fucking league. Declan Rice, baby. 3-0 up. Fucking, we are back. Back. And that's what I'm telling you, mate. Captain, fucking leader. Give him the keys to fucking Stratford. That's what I'm saying, baby. That is what I am saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Declan Rice, £150 million is warranted because he is the fucking man. Let's change that banner. Never listen. If you want to listen to people who do bets, don't listen to Alfie. That's what I say. Can I get that there? Yes, I can. I can go free and I can do a space and I can save it. And then I can go Bosch. 3-0. to the boys in claret and blue. Declan Rice scores, and Jared Bowen still hasn't had a fucking shot on target. 3 goals, and Jared Bowen hasn't had a shot on target yet. Fuck me, you just can't make today up, can you, Vinny? Look, Spurs getting Stanks 5 at the minute. We're winning 3. Oh dear, Declan Rice, what a man! Bournemouth coming forward. West Ham have changed, people. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? I'm not going to speak for no one else. I'm going to speak for myself. Yeah, I've seen like a spark in West Ham since the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game has given them confidence to say we can compete with these teams. Yeah, 2-0 down against Arsenal, we was dead. Yeah, and then something just clicked, and they went good night, and they was back. Like they're back to being the West Ham that we've all seen over the last 2 years. Like me, going to Bournemouth, who are a team in form apparently, and being 3-0 up at half time is a man of dreams, isn't it? Like, let's be real. Do you know what I mean? I've got to do more of these watch-alongs, people, mate. Trust me. Mad. He's worth every penny, mate. West Ham need to make sure if he does go, right, Joe, what? It's going to break our hearts when he does go Declan Rice. I don't care what anyone says. It's going to. Well, I'm going to be gutted because a lot of players have left who have been top players for West Ham. Like when Di Canio left years ago. Go on, Jared. Oh, Jared, have a shot, bruv. Have a shot, Jared, for fuck's sake. I've won at least. Give me a chance. Oh, Jared Bowen. Lucas is working, mate, and what it is, he's working over the weekend, so he's having today off, but he'll be on later. That's a great finish from Deck. Fucking absolutely slam dunked that in there. And David Moyes is gritting his teeth and with his Scottish accent, and you just know that West Ham Online is currently floating around Twitter. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on Twitter. See if he's got anything. If I see like Mr. Moyes or something appear, then you know what we got. Oh yeah, look at it. Look, 6 minutes ago, West Ham Online. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, mental. But Bournemouth 0, West Ham 3, people. Half time coming up. West Ham Online will be in the building. You know what I mean? Mate, get your money on West Ham to win that conference, mate. I'm telling you that now. 100%. Right? I'm looking at this team now, and I'm seeing a team that we once was a few years ago. 100%. Paqueta is starting to look like the player that we've all thought he would be. I think they're vibing, people. Like, trust me, if West Ham win the conference, mate, I'll be in bits. 100%. Gary Neville being AJ gifting a win. I always liked him. Yeah. What can you do with that? That's what I call a top quality performance from West Ham. That's the standard that West Ham have got to be at. Like, if West Ham can compete with Arsenal and other teams, yeah, West Ham have to go to places like Bournemouth and fucking destroy them. And that's what we're doing. I thought Bournemouth were good. It's tough for them. Yeah, I agree. And that is it, people. That is half time. Right, I will take that banner off. Right, it's half time. Bournemouth 0, West Ham United 3. Let's get your thoughts in the chat when they appear. I will await West Ham on the line's arrival. Anyone who got anything to say, put it in the chat. How has Jared Bowen not had a shot on target? I do not know. Like, I don't know what I'm more pissed off with, like that or JB not having a shot. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know, 3-0 is absolute fucking gold, mate. Absolute gold. And you know, I'll be honest. I called it. I thought the price today for West Ham, if I'm being honest, was overpriced. West Ham were 8-5, which is just under 2-1. Yeah. It's slightly 2 points under 2-1. And for me, I looked at us and I thought, we're going to go through this team. But how can we score 3 goals and Bowen not have a shot yet? It just baffles me, but that's my own personal thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah. E. Davis, thank you very much, mate. James, what a great Sunday. I know, mate. If you want Sundays, this is the Sunday for you, honestly, 100%. We've got him in the building. He's here. He's there. He's the most hated man on Twitter, people. Yeah. You know who he is. It is West Ham Online. Alfred, talk to me.
Where you've got Super David Moyes.
Mate, do you know what? Right? Don't say that to me, yeah? Because you said it's either a draw or a loss. You said it's like you had no confidence in this team today. What are you saying now?
I'm saying that Moyes, people were saying we had to sack Moyes to stay up. What a load of horse shit. Graham Souness said that Declan Rice doesn't score enough goals. What a load of horse shit.
It's bad, mate. I'll be real.
Also,
Rice,
I think Paqueta and Souček and Soufal has been excellent. And I think
he's been fucking brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Like, listen, right? Everyone on this panel on E20, yeah, have had a dig at Crefel somewhere along the line. But I don't know what's happened. I don't know about you, but over the last sort of 2 months, he's turned into a completely different fucking player. Completely different player.
And our set pieces are back as well, aren't they?
100%, mate. Fucking scoring it. Alfie, we're scoring in headers now, mate.
Yeah.
You don't need, I'll let you sort of speak about the game. So talk me through the goals, bruv.
Well, first goal, that's why Aaron Creswell plays. Superb delivery, and let's be honest, the marking was absolutely terrible from Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They should not be allowing Mikel Antonio, who literally about 6 yards space. Second goal, a great header from Paqueta. I didn't know he had that in his locker. A brilliant cross by Soufal. Everything's coming back. Both our fullbacks are on the on the assist sheet again. I'm loving it. And then the third goal, Rice scores again. Yeah, West Ham, this is obviously, I'm not saying it's perfect. They've had a lot of possession if you care about that. As you know, I don't really care about possession. But a lot of our old bits of play are back. The fullbacks are back to assisting. We're getting goals from set pieces again. Antonio has scored 2 headers in 2 games. So it seems like he's back in the air because he went a long while without scoring in the air. Spurs are 5-0 down at half time. Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to choke me water then. I have to laugh here. Hold that fire, Spurs. Hold that. I will be messaging my mate later. Alf, I'm going to be real, mate, yeah? This is the old West Ham returning, mate. We're starting to see it slowly. I never doubted this today. I really didn't. I thought we would beat this team, but I didn't see us scoring 3 goals in the first 45 minutes. I will say that. Who's been your top man for you today so far?
Soufal.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, mate. Fucking has. It really has. I think Paqueta, for me, is starting to become the £50 million player that we always thought he was. Because he's running games now. I said it about 2 months ago? I think I said it about 2 months ago. I said, the problem is with Paqueta, he's not running games, right? And when you are a £50 million player, forget the price tag for a second, but you have to sort of take into account that he's a £50 million player. He's fucking excellent, mate.
Yeah.
He's excellent. You know what I mean?
One thing I do want to say is I think Bowen's done well. He doesn't seem as confident in front of goal as he was last season. There was chances where he could have shot and he just didn't.
Don't get me started on him, mate. I've got him to have 2 shots on target, brother, and he ain't had one yet.
He did have one, didn't he? I could be wrong. I thought he did have one.
Right, I will have a look, but I swear to God, I don't think he did. I think it deflected. And I think Antonio touched it before he got to the keeper's hands. I was like,
that is what happened.
right.
Elite analyst has said, James, say sorry to Moyes.
I know, mate. I know. I can see Elite lurking in the background there. Do you know what I mean? I'm just hold on, Elite. I've just got to check to see if I've got any shots on target from Jared Bowen at the minute. Jared Bowen's have 2. Oh, he has had a shot. Jared Bowen. JB has had a shot. Well, we've got a chance, people. Have we got a chance? Have we got a chance? Is there a chance? Well, why is he saying that he hasn't had a shot? And he has. Oh, well. Total shots. Right. Oh, he hasn't had a shot on target. Yes. One more for him. Rothwell to get booked. And that is £1,000. And I will give away some money to a lucky contestant on E20 Zone TV.
John T. Coleman has just put Bournemouth dominated that half. What? Because they passed it around the back?
Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to say this, yeah? I thought the first sort of few minutes, Bournemouth were good. Like, they come out, they was firing, and they was excellent. I think we scored the goal, right, and just knocked them back. But let's be honest, we've had 3 clear-cut chances, and we've been clinical today. Do you know what I mean? But then saying that, Alf, how many times have we been doing player ratings, watching games, and with everything other than the back of the net? Like, not in the Forest away just reminds me of that. Like, we hit everything other than the score.
Yeah, that's a good point. And that's what I was saying about Moyes. Remember, earlier in the season, this result isn't all on Moyes. That we played similar sort of games to this earlier in the season, but we're finishing our chances at the moment. Early in the season, we couldn't finish anything. And our crossing seems to have improved. Sue Fowl putting some great deliveries in there. Earlier in the season, he couldn't get it past the first man.
Yeah, I agree. I really do. How do you go around the second half, bruv? Like, let's be honest.
Keep doing what we're doing. I couldn't care less if we just sit back. I would sit back now. 3-0 up, relax, no need to go running about. Like, sit back. We're not going to concede 3, are we, if we just sit back and hit them on the counter?
No, but one thing with West Ham that we don't want to happen is we don't want to let pressure onto us where, say, for instance, we come out second half, they score early, and then their crowd gets up. I think West Ham need to just carry on doing what they're doing. Right, I'm happy now at 3-0. Yeah, at 2-0, I was like that. I was like, I'm not too sure. Can West Ham really blow a 3-0 lead?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think they will do. Not currently. Do you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Let's see what Irons has put for that half.
Yeah, you can have a look, mate. I will get to some comments. Hopefully Moyes will bring on Cornet. I agree. Elite Analyst, one of the regular Twitter users, has said, 100% Alfie, let's dig in and keep playing the way we have been. That is Elite Analyst. Go and follow him on Twitter. He does top analysis about top performing players, but not Ben Rama. This is further proof that this team will always going to get better when certain players adapt. For once, Elite, I will give you that one. You was right about that. I've seen a change though, West Ham Online. I said it earlier on on this watch along. I think the Arsenal game has boosted this team up to a point where they believe now they can compete with anyone.
Yeah, I can't. What the hell is that?
Oh,
anyone who's test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. Right.
Yeah, that is not. This is not the purge, people. This is not the purge. Right, this is not the purge. Trust me. This is not like an announcement where we're all going to start killing each other in a minute. Do you know what I mean? Anyone who's seen the purge,
my mate who's an Everton fan, John T. Coleman. I can't believe that our journalist tweeted that we've been dominated. My mate who's an Everton fan watching the game quote tweeted it and said, "Have you watched a different half to me?"
Yeah. I've got to ask you, West Ham Online, right? Because you've been a very, very, very much a supporter of Mr. David Moyes. Obviously, people have been highly vocal in what they've been saying. How do you think then people are going to be looking at the situation now?
I think they'll say we're staying up, but Moyes out still. So,
you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, yeah, you know.
Right, James, I've got to go quickly because it took me about 15 minutes to get that stream on last time. So I'm gonna...
Don't you worry, mate. Right, it's a public service announcement. Alfie's being attacked, and you know he's got to go. Take care.
See you in a bit.
Peace. And that is Alfie, you know, aka the most hated man on Twitter, West Ham Online. Half time, people. 3-0. What more do you want? Elite is saying we are David Moyes' Claret Blue Army. This is Elite Analyst Alert. Did you just get the government warning? I did get the government warning, mate. I start seeing people outside this house with like golf clubs and axes and things like that. Then I will be sort of turning the stream off. So I don't want to disappoint anyone, but it is what it is. And yeah, I don't know what more else we can say. I don't understand what people say about we got dominated in that half. Did we? Or did we? Or was we clinical in that half? That's the difference. I thought we was really, really clinical in that first half. 100%. Let's just put this tweet up. Yes. Right, that's my only tweet I'm doing today. I'm going to have Twitter for a little while. You know what I mean? Twitter does drive you mental. I hope everyone's doing well wherever they are in the world, and I will say that. Emergency alert for the Spurs. Yeah, their goal was getting an hammering. I will say that. Listen to Elite. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. Let's go for 4 or 5. I agree. If we finish top 14 and win the conference, be tempted to give Moyes till December. Ooh. It's an hard one. It really is an hard one, mate. If I'm being honest, like with the Moyes, like me and Alfie, Clive, Lucas, I think Mitch was in it. All of us in the WhatsApp group, basically. There's a load of us. Said about it and said, well, if he does win the conference, like, what do? Do you sack the man who's just won us a trophy in the last 43 years? Like, I don't want Moyes here, and I will say that. But you've got to give him credit. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people will give him credit. Like, people hate him on a personal level. And I look at him like, sometimes I do look at some of the players. I've said this for a long time. I think some of the players haven't performed to a standard that we want at West Ham. Do you know what I mean? But I'm looking at Paqueta now. Looks like a £50 million player. Right, he does. Right, he looks quality now. Yeah. Vladimir Kufel has been getting a lot of stick, and he's been excellent. Really has been good. Antonio's turned up recently. Jared Bowen's turned up recently. The defence is now sorted out. Like the centre half pairings are now sorted out. So having like Zuma and Aguerd in there as your first choice centre halves is right. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm over the moon at the minute. Do you know what I'm saying? And get it done, and the conference is on. And I said it. And anyone who's followed me from this channel, yeah, I said, get that week done, get 7 points. We've got 6. If we could get safe before the conference comes alive, yeah, in the semi-final and the final, then we can win it, 100%. And that's why I've backed us to win it. We're underway. Second half. Bournemouth 0. Brazil, aka West Ham United 3. Let's go. They brought on a sub. Kiefer Moore is on for them. West Ham are attacking. Come on, Rothwell, get booked. And Rothwell gets booked, and Jared Bowen has one more shot on target, people. £1,000. And Rothwell's been subbed. Oh, never mind. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. Terrific. Anyway, never mind. Come on, the boys. For that, I want West Ham to score 3 more goals. Fucking curse today, man. Honestly. Anthony Taylor usually books everyone, yeah, and he's booked no one. Fucking madness. What we got? So the Bournemouth coming down the left-hand side, banging into the middle of the park. There's a shot gone out for, is that a corner? It is a corner. I know, mate. It's just, do you know what makes me laugh, Will? Yeah, I was sitting there last night because I won like £200 worth of free bets, yeah, from William Mill. So I got 6 out of 6 on like, was it 3 or 4 goals in a match in individual matches, and I got them right. And I thought Bowen's back to have a shot, and I look at Rothwell, does like to get stuck in, and he gets subbed at half time. Mad. But never mind, it's only money. It will come back. Bournemouth from the attack on the right hand side, playing to the middle of the park. Good defensive play from Declan Rice. Absolute superb. Side Ben Rama plays the ball wide. Oh, and you're going to book him. Oh, you've just booked the sub at all. That would have been Rothwell, but Kiefer Moore has just got booked. Oh, dear. Fucking yes. Keep cool, James. Keep cool. Keep cool. It's no good for your heart palpitations, people. Heart palpitations. Dear. Anyone who says that we are what's the word? We was lucky in that first half. I think it's talking bollocks. If I speak the honest truth, I'm just seeing something on there on my phone. It's all crap. Fucking lucky. Clinical. What makes me laugh is the other week Arsenal were very clinical. I won't say I was lucky. Oh, what is that? Benny's in there. Come on, Si, score a screamer, and I will back you all night. Oh, Bournemouth coming forward. Great defence. I'll tell you what, Zuma and Aguerd have been absolutely top draw today. Like, I know they haven't really had to do a lot, but what they have done, they've done well. So, what we got? So I'm getting all these messages of 5-0. Yeah. Spurs getting absolutely blitzed, mate. That's quite fun, isn't it? Mate, I had a mad bet build against again. I had everything 3-1 when I got the 4 was gutted. Remember when that Super Six thing? Some guy lost a top prize from they were scoring deflected goal versus me. Oh man, that's pain. I was sitting there yesterday. I was going, please, no other goals going, right? Because if one goal would have went in that overs like the 3 or 4 goals, then I would have got a £5 free bet as a £200 one. So yeah. So what I've done with the free bets that I got, I had a few bets last night, which was shit, really fucking like waste of time. A couple of like trebles in like the American was it American football basically, like and I was backing teams last night. It was like, oh fuck me. DC United were like Wayne Rooney's team. I thought I'll back against them because they're like their price is terrible, yeah, or their price is just like really high. So it means that like, the home team were favoured. They end up winning 3-1. And Benteke, remember him, scored a goal. I was like, fucking cursed. But what is it? I've backed quite a few of them on the conference. I think West Ham can win the conference. What I'm seeing right now. So it is on, yeah. That's the word I was looking for, the MLS. That's it, Rich. I'm glad you're in, mate. Right. Also, shout out to Steve Bell. Steve Bell is there today. And by God, that man deserves to watch West Ham give a top performance. He went to Brighton away. And yeah, now he's seeing a top quality performance from West Ham. But there's a corner to Bournemouth. Bournemouth have had 5 corners, West Ham have had 3. Yeah. Corner comes in. No joy from them. West Ham defending's been pretty sound. I'll be honest. Literally, really, really good. Come on, West Ham. Let's see this out now. Don't give this team nothing. And I do mean nothing. Don't want to see like any crap. You know, when was the last time West Ham were 3-0 up against a team? Away from home. I'd say it was COVID times, wasn't it? Someone tell me in the chat. Leicester, I think it was. Don't remember us being 3-0 away from home recently. I'll tell you what, it might have even been Villa. No, tell you, it wasn't Villa because Villa was 2-1. I remember it. We ended up winning the game 4-1. So, yeah. Tell you what, at Lloyd Kelly, that's a player West Ham were targeting for a long time. Tell you what, he was noisy last season. I forgot about that. That was when Benny could have had a hat-trick. Do you remember that? He scored 2, then he got a penalty, and they give it to Lanzini to take, which was mad. Referee is talking to that Lerma is just mate, always gets booked, always got something to say, that geezer, all the time. Every single time. Who's on this free kick? Cresswell and Ben Rama. Aaron Cresswell. Over the ball. Oh, straight into the wall, mate. What is that? All that hype and build up of that. So I like you there. Just a minute. Great effort. Yeah, that was all right. Paqueta does well there. I do like him in that advanced role. I do like him in that advanced role. I think he's top drawer. 53 minutes in, comes to the 54th minute. West Ham United are 3-0 up. James has got to do more streams, is what I've got to say. You know what I mean? Do you know what? I wasn't even going to do a watch along today. I was just going to jump on with the lads and do, basically do the usual on E20. Yeah. And now I'm sitting there thinking, I can understand why Lucas likes doing the watch alongs. God, Aaron, who is that? That's Aaron Cresswell bombing down that left-hand side. Plays it into side Ben Rama. Ben Rama wins the corner. God, Aaron Cresswell was like breaking stride there. Absolute breaking stride. Bournemouth defending from this corner. Cresswell. Oh. Bournemouth attacking. Can I make kind of a spell? Who is that? Aguerd. He had a card for Aguerd. Got to be in it. Yeah, nice. Oh dear. Watched Palace Everton yesterday. Palace looked really on the beach. Yeah, I think Palace have done the job though now, mate. If I'm being honest. I openly say that. I think since Hodgson's come in, he's got them together, and now they can just filter out and do what they've got to do. You know what I mean, go on, Antonio. Pass. See, this is what I like to see with West Ham, right? They look. That's a free kick, ref. Fucking Anthony Taylor, bruv. You're just like stealing life, ain't you, mate? Absolute stealing life. He's by far one of the shittest referees, mate, in the league. This game is just, I think I say it's flat, but West Ham are just defending there. Just defending and defending. I would make some changes myself. I really would. I would. I'd just freshen out a little bit. I'd get Benny off because there's no point having him on. Get Cornet on for half hour. Give him a proper run out. Ball comes in. Solanke. Ooh. Solanke puts it over and wide. 57 minutes in. Bournemouth 0, West Ham 3. So, everyone, I want people in the chat to tell me who they're impressed with today, as in performance-wise. For me, I agree with Alfie. I can't believe I'm saying that. That Cafal's done really, really well today. I think the back line's been decent. I think no one's getting like lesser than a 7 tonight in the player ratings right now. I think everyone's been top draw. Right. I'd say Benny hasn't really done a lot, but he's part of this team that has been doing a lot. So, what's Paqueta done there? Don't be stupid now, West Ham, man. Fucking hell, we're in control of this game. We're in control of this game. Do not be stupid. I absolutely agree on that comment there from Richard. Paqueta's improving all the time. How can anyone say we were lucky? Some people just can't expect we are doing well. Probably, yeah. If they score, we will get nervous. I agree. Listen, we was 3-0 down against Spurs many years ago. Remember that? But hold on, Antonio's through. Oh, Antonio, mate. Oh, it's a great chance. We'll see what's going on there. Well, I've got blueberry and raspberry flavoured water. You know what I mean? It's good for the old. It's good for the heart. Declan Rice has decided to go into the Bournemouth fans' end and give them some autographs. Look at the West Ham fans there, loving it. Fair play to them, mate. Fucking hell, all them people that went to Brighton. You know what I mean? Watched us play like a bunch of twats then. 1996. Oh, my days. Steve, I agree with you, mate. Paqueta, top draw. Just think, if we can get Skamaka like Paqueta, we are vibing, people. Champions League, here we come. You know what I mean? We can dream. Bournemouth, literally in their half now. Ball on the left-hand side, crosses into the box. Oh, Kiefer Moore. What they're doing is they're targeting, they're playing balls high. They know Aguerd is a bit rusty like that. Oh, Declan Rice gets the ball. Can Mikel? Oh, yes. Oh, Antonio's. That's ref. How is that not a fucking yellow card, ref? That's Metham and all, isn't it? Oh, ref, how is that not a foul? He's gone straight through him. Oh, my days. Antonio's on the floor. Subs are coming on for Bournemouth. How is that not a fucking yellow card, ref? Yeah, they're bringing on some subs now, mate. He's one of them. Who else are they bringing on? Jaden Anthony. I read something the other day or the other week, or I see it like on a little short. Now, Jaden Anthony's on about £700 a week at Bournemouth. I think he's one of their youngsters. I think. And yeah, he's on the lowest wages, if I've got that right. And so is Jordan Zamora. He's on his way to Nazi, but he's on something like £235 a week for being a Premier League footballer. That's mad. Because obviously they've come through the youth system, haven't they? Some of them players. Paqueta, middle of the park, picks up the ball. Come on. Come on, West Ham. Cafal battling away. Trojan. Go on. Saeed, run at him now, bruv. Run. Run at him. We're slowing it down. Oh, Saeed, bruv. Oh, fucking hell, bruv. Why? And you know what? I'm glad I'm doing a watching on because people could say that I'm not always fucking backing Benny. Yeah? That was fucking shit, bruv. I will DM him. Come on, Saeed. Fucking run. Fucking, we're passing it around like Brazil. All this one touch stuff. Oh. That would have been one of the best goals I've seen West Ham score fucking for a hell of a long time. It's about 15 passes. Oh. He needs to learn to like hit with on his laces, mate, with a bit of power. Strengthen them leg muscles up. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, the boys. Even though we're 3-0, I'm still nervous. I'm nervous at 3-0 up. Trust me, anyone who's not a West Ham fan would probably think, James, you're on fucking drugs, bruv. Yeah? Well, I'm not. But this team just never fails to do it. Do you know what I mean? We've got to get some subs, yeah. Put a feet sometimes. I agree, mate. Benny's got to sort himself out, mate. I don't get what he's trying to do there, right? He's trying to whip it with his side foot. It's never going to work. Like, he's to fucking drill it hard and low. Antonio is off. Mikel has done his job. Said Benrahma is off. Who's coming on? We have got Danny Ings and Pablo, West Ham Online's cousin, Fornells. Good to see Pablo on the pitch. I will say that. Not his most favourite person to back. I think he's a decent footballer, but I think he's overhyped. But he should have had more games this season, 100%. I will say that on Pablo Fornells. Bournemouth had a chance straight down the throat of Lucas Fabianski, who I think has been good today. We all remember that period with Lingard where we could score 3 goals and then concede 2. Hang on, for dear life. Why do you have to bring it up now, bruv? Why? I do remember them, yeah. Wolves away was one. What was the other one? The Arsenal game was 3-3. There was another game, I remember that, where we was 3-0 up. I think it was Leicester, I think it was. Leicester was at home, was another one. Yeah, again, heart palpitations FC. Danny Ings and Paqueta linking up well. Oh, Danny Ings, man. Fuck me. You're on 125 grand a week, bruv, and you can't find one pass. Bournemouth striving forward. Nice. Great tackle there. Slowed it down. This is starting to heat up now. Please, West Ham, just get another one. And can't get the excitement about 4-0 that word. Yeah, I agree, mate. As a 10, yeah, not a winger. Never has been a winger. 4-0s. For me, 4-0s is a industrial midfielder. That's what he is. He's a sort of person you have in the midfield, breaks play up, passes the ball well. That's what he does. So, yeah. Nobody better. Oh, he had a card for someone there. Lucas Fabianski. Got a fucking ref got the cards out in the second half, hasn't he? 100%. This is just backwards and forwards now. Just backwards and forwards. West Ham get the ball, go forwards, and then the Bournemouth are just honest now. 67 minutes in. Well, it's a good tackle from Zuma there. Can't West Ham. Turn. Pablo 4-0 on the ball, on the left-hand side towards. Oh, great bit of play there from Pablo. Look at that. Jared Bowen. Ah. Bournemouth are just. Can't West Ham. Sort it out. Oh, can't make this day up, can you, people? West Ham are doing the business. And Spurs are getting obliterated. Just can't make it up. James, do you think Kafal would be a good shout for captaincy or vice captaincy? I don't know, really, mate. I don't know. He's had a good sort of, what's the word? He's had a good sort of last few months, but the start of the season he wasn't good. Let's be honest. Shot from Bournemouth there. Hold on. What is they doing there? Kafel and Zuma. I will answer your question. Just give us 1 minute, right? Stupid defending there from the pair of them, right? The communication in this team sometimes, but I know we're 3-0 up, but it's a simple, have a shout. They both go for the same ball, and it ends up going out for a corner. Vice captain maybe, but not captain for me. Not captain. Bring on Downs, yeah. I agree on that. 6-1. Oh dear. Match of the day is going to be beautiful tonight, people. Tune in. Oh dear. 70th minute, 3-0 up. You know what it is, people. You know what it is. Trust me, we don't want to go. Right, I don't think West Ham will give this away. It's like put the curse on us, but I just don't see it today. I think West Ham are too well organised today to let this one slide. Ball down the side for 4-0. What have we got there? Let's have a look. Bournemouth just playing out the back, people, at the minute. Oh, it's a goal. It's Pablo Fornals. That is it. Game over. He's let out some passion there. Alfie's going to be a pain in the fucking arse tonight. Oh, my God. But West Ham are 4-0 up, people. 4-0. Hold that. 4-0 to the boys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Soak it in. Embrace it. Let me change this fucking banner. Don't know what, he's very passionate there. Because I was busy doing something there. Right, ball comes in down the side there. JB, excellent fucking again today. Crosses the ball in. And that is a fucking goal, mate. What is this? That's like a scorpion kick. It's scorpion kicked it into the back. That is scorpion kick for Bournemouth nil. It's like scorpion kick goal, mate. Let's go. Let's go. When you're 3-0 up, you don't get one. You just carry on attacking. So it's 4. Oh, wow. Oh, he's got the ninja kick. 100%. Bournemouth are just masterclass performance from West Ham today. We'll say that. Corner kick. Bournemouth comes in. Oh, unlucky there. Jay Nanty on the right-hand side. Great save from Fabianski. Oh, fuck me. He's been good today. What a save that is. I'll tell you that now. Great save. Or was it off the post? Is it off the post? It's off the post, people. He hasn't even saved it. It's off the post. It's hit the post. Hello, Scorpion. Yeah, you know. Jefferson Lermo's had enough. You know what I mean? He's vacated to the bench now. I called it the other day, and I said it to a few people. West Ham are starting to spark into life, and people might say about this performance, but one thing we've been today is clinical. That's what we've been. Absolute clinical. What am I doing? We want to see that. Bournemouth 0, West Ham 4. Fucking 4 star. Come on, get me 1 star. I've got my thumbnails sorted out for the 5-star performance from the boys today. Absolute top draw. Absolute top draw. The Southampton manager is in attendance. And he don't look at me. He don't look at me. So yeah. What time is it? 4:15. Right. 20 past. Who's this down? Danny Ings is down. Get up, Danny. I'm afraid. Don't need you down on the floor. That's for certain. Danny Ball. Jared Bowen's come off. Good sub. Maxwell Cornet is on. Lucas Paqueta is coming off. And Flint Downs. I see a bit of criticism from about Flynn on social media the other day because he done a backwards pass. To the person that said that, they can fuck right off because I know Flynn, like he's no relative of his, and Flynn ain't a bad player. I mean, ain't. Yeah, still gonna be a win. Bournemouth coming forward. Fabianski's done all right today. He really has. He really has. But I'm more confident now. Yeah. Yeah, it's done now. He's going, mate. 100% West Ham. Brilliant today. Best performance of your season. They look like they've got their confidence back, which is brilliant. And this is the perfect time for West Ham to have their confidence back going into these sort of big games in Europe. I think the game of the week springboard us into that, and Maxwell Cornet is in down the left here. Maxwell, why are you slowing it down? Run it in, bruv. Oh, irritates me, mate. That's one thing that irritates me with Benny. One thing that irritates me with any winger. And Jared Bowen does that, right? That's why he's a decent player. Flynn down. Oh, is that Flynn? That was Flynn. Mate, if Flynn would have scored, mate, I'd have brought the roof down. It's run at people. Like, I don't understand why they don't run at people. It's like they're scared to run at people. Ball coming down the right. Come on. Flynn Down's having shots now, mate. You know it's on the card. We know Flynn's having shots. What I'll do is thumbnail, haven't I? West Ham just playing the ball out now, really. Oh, I'm seeing people on my people I know crying about Spurs today. It is beautiful. What a beautiful day. Happy St. George's Day to everyone. Happy St. George's Day. That's what I say. We had 10 shots on target. Finally, where the goal is. Totally agree. Nothing more with Dan's. He will show it with another manager. Totally agree. We're coming up to the 79th minute now. Oh, we're just over the 79th minute mark. And Bournemouth are just fair play to their fans. Their fans are still there, even though they're 4-0 down. Do you know what I mean? Come on, West Ham. 80th minute. Does Lucas need one extra for the ratings tonight, EA? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Well, I'm usually the one doing the ratings, so I don't know what Lucas is doing or what Lucas is saying. So there's many on the channel tonight, so just be there. 8 o'clock. I'm just putting this thumbnail together, which is done, and that'll be done. That'll be wrapped in a minute. Let's not concede a goal now, West Ham. Another good save from Fab. Bit over dramatic. A good shot from Jaden Anthony. And yeah, he just punches it out. That's chance. Bournemouth. Oh, good defensive play there from Maguire. It's been decent today and all. Declan Rice is. That's never out. What are you claiming that's out for? Flint just literally like DDTs the geezer on the floor. Literally. Oh, well, big up Flint Downs, man. Honestly. Ball comes in. Oh, that is. Kiefer Moore just puts it wide. Did you see that Jazz closed down his channel? That's a shame. That's a shame, mate. I like Jazz, I really do. He's a top bloke. The thing is with me is I'm a stubborn bastard. Yeah, I really am, and I will keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it succeeds. Which is some people do it and then they sort of fade away from it and they go, "Is it really worth it?" With the lads that I've got involved, we do it more because we're all mates, also, which is good. Tilo, the character, has come on. I don't know who he's come on for. To see him appear. So yeah, it's a major shame. It is a major shame with Jazz. But as I've always said, Jazz is always welcome to come on and air his views on here anytime he wants. He's a proper fan at the end of the day. And you see channels sort of appear, they do well, and their art sort of gets sucked out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be 2 years in September since I started this channel. And I was always determined to go, you know what, I'm just going to be as real as I can do, bring the best content I can do, and get the best people on who are opinionated, but we can all sit around the table and discuss it like adults rather than having a row about it every 5 seconds. So, yeah. But listen, big up Jazz, and best of luck to him, mate. You know, I hope he's doing well. I really do. West Ham win it, Spurs don't get much better, does it? Yeah, I agree. 83rd minute, Bournemouth falling over the ball now, by the looks of it. This game is just sort of filtered out into basically nothing, really, if I'm being honest. Absolute nothing at all. Bournemouth coming forward, 84th minute. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely over the moon. Like, West Ham deserve a performance like this. And do you know what? I wouldn't say we've dominated Bournemouth. I wouldn't say that. I would say that we've just been clinical today. Every time we've had the chances, we've put them away. And that's what I want to see. Like, you haven't got to be like dominating teams every single game to win a game. Like, how many games have we seen this season where West Ham have played pretty decent and haven't got the win or the draw that we wanted? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll go back to Liverpool away as an example, right? Even though Liverpool could have been 3-0 up, second half, we banged on that door and we just couldn't break through. And there's other games this season where we've had a go. Aston Villa at home recently over the last sort of few weeks to go into people's memories. But yeah, like, this is what it's all about. Like, I want to see West Ham like this. Do you know what I'm saying? And a 4-0 away win against Bournemouth, I thought Bournemouth were overhyped today. That's why I thought the price was just too big for West Ham. That's why it was worth getting on. And to go 4-0, West Ham to win 4-0 is just mad. That's really the truth. But you know what? It's one of them ones where you look at it now, and hindsight's a wonderful thing. But you know, Game is just slowly dying a death at the minute. 85th minute. Goal kick to West Ham. All the fans are happy, singing, 4-0 up. Moyes, he's got his hand. Moyes actually got his hand over his face, like covering his face like that. So yeah, clinical display today. That's one thing I will say. It's a masterclass performance, really. For me, it's just to sort of like it's 87 minutes. I might as well just sort of wrap this up in my thoughts on this. Obviously, I will do an afterthought in about 20 minutes' time. But clinical, like went straight through this team, scored the goals at the right times. Obviously, the third goal I think kills them stone dead. Like West Ham were the better team, right? As in like sort of attacking threat. I thought Bournemouth were good on the ball and had a lot of the ball, but didn't really do a lot with it. And I just think West Ham have just been clinical and deadly in the final third. And it's about time. It's fucking took long enough. Bournemouth coming forward though. I'd like to see a clean sheet though. I wouldn't like to see us concede a goal because it makes it look the game. This game's been dead for the last sort of 20 minutes since that fourth goal went in, or when 4-0 scored that scorpion kick. This game's been dead. Yeah, I would agree on that, Rich. I really would. Bournemouth crossing the ball into that one. 88th minute, people. Jane then he crosses it in. Bournemouth 0, West Ham 4. What's next on the agenda for West Ham? Gary O'Neill, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I do feel for O'Neill because I'll be honest with you, they've actually been pretty a decent side. Do you know what I mean, Bournemouth? They really have. Over recent weeks, beating Spurs the other week, and they played the other week, and they got a good result against someone else away from home. Oh, great tackle there from Zuma. Fucking hell, he's been phenomenal. Zuma and Aguirre together, good pairing, trust me. And that's what we've needed for most of the season. Ball coming down the side here. Maxwell Cornet. Come on, Maxwell House. Let's go. Maxwell. Oh, ball out to the side. Maxwell! Maxwell House, baby! Maxwell! The boy! Oh. Oh. What? Is it offside? Oh, no. Is he offside? Oh, Maxwell, what the fuck are you doing? Maxwell, bruv. Why? How can you be offside there? Like, you can see the players in front of you, bruv. Should have scored there. That's poor. That's poor. He's got the space. He can see the defenders. Just stay on fucking side, man. Jaden Anthony again down that side. No goal offside. Oh, fuck me. Well, the game is slowly coming to the end, people. Put in your star man. and tell me what you think. Got to score there, Maxwell. He really has. Really has. He can't be standing offside there. A goal would have done him. A goal would have been a massive confidence booster. See, I agree with Jazza there. Not being funny, but that's really poor from Cornet. It is. It's great defending from West Ham, by the way. Is it Aguerd on the arm, but his arm was down his side. Oh, Declan Rice again. Great tackle. Great tackle. Ball down the side for Maxwell to run onto. Come on, Maxwell. Go on. Oh, yeah. He's a good outlet, Cornet. He really is. He's the sort of person that you want to sort of, to bring on, to stretch defences. But he's got to get on side. He really has. Like, I know we've won the game. Like, we're going to win this game 4-0. But for me, that's disappointing. That really is. Another great performance, lads. Yeah, I agree, Cliff. Totally agree, mate. Everyone was good for me. Yeah, I agree. Team performance. Is this 4-0? Ball comes in. Oh, yeah. Thomas Souček. And I think that is it, referee. Gotta be. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. West Ham United 4-0 winners at AFC Bournemouth. I will take that banner off. Happy, really happy. Best bet of the day I've seen for a fucking long time. 8-5 in William Mill. You would have probably got better odds elsewhere, maybe 2-1 in other places if you'd have shopped around. Top draw performance from West Ham. I can't stress enough how much that is the West Ham that I want to see. That's the West Ham right there. 4-0, clinical, not overly brilliant. I wouldn't say they was like absolute fantastic, but they scored early. They got the job done, and that's what we want to see at West Ham. They got the job done, and for me, a 4-0 display, 3-0 at half time of a side that, let's be honest, I've been in good form. For me, says it all. Let's get this man on. AKA the most hated man on Twitter, West Ham Online. Talk to me, bruv. Why I'll do me fun now.
A good second half. I thought 4-0 was absolutely brilliant.
Why did I know that you was going to mention him within the first 4 seconds of this stream, bruv? Carry on.
I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. His pass selection, should have had an assist for Cornet. Cornet, by the way, is embarrassing the amount he's offside. It's a basic bit of football, and he's offside about 6 times a game. It's quite disgraceful, actually.
I thought, Alf, I'm going to be real. I thought that was embarrassing. That chance that he missed, or that chance he got offside, basically.
Yeah.
Like, for me, why is he offside there? Like, why?
Know.
Like, he shouldn't be offside, should he? I think Cornet. I don't know. I'm not convinced myself. Like, obviously, talk to me about the second half, mate.
I thought you were brilliant. I think we've been great lately, to be fair. I thought it was another really good performance. Thought our passing was good. Thought we linked up play well. Really, really positive result.
Are you shocked by that result? So I'm not.
Yeah, well, a little bit, because I didn't think we'd win 4-0 at all. I didn't even think we'd win.
I didn't think we'd win 4-0. I'll be lying if someone said to me today, "Do you think West Ham will win?" I would have said, "Yeah," but I don't think we'd win 4-0. But I think West Ham have turned the corner, bruv.
Yeah, I think we have as well.
Right? And I know people might go, "Oh, fucking, we turned no corner and West bollocks," right? But you've got to look at it and go, the last 3 games, yeah, Arsenal, Ghent, and today, we have been brilliant.
Look, even excluding the Newcastle game, our form in the last 8 or 9 games has been good. It's been really good.
Yeah.
Beat Fulham as well. Obviously, it was a poor performance, but we beat Fulham. Before the Newcastle game, we picked up some good results. I'm trying to remember what they were now. Even when we drew 1-1 to Villa, I thought that was a good result. Obviously, people didn't think so at the time, but I thought that was a really good result, and it's been proved that it was a good result.
Yeah. I agree. Give us a few players that you want to assess. Like, talk to me about. Like, tell me what you can talk to me about the defence, because I think when we've got Zuma and Aguerd on it and literally bang on it, they're a very, very good partnership.
Yeah, I thought Zuma was better than Aguerd. I still don't think Aguerd was perfect, to be honest. I thought he was a bit weak on a couple of occasions when dealing with Solanke.
Yeah.
I thought the fullbacks were good, especially Soufal. I don't really get what some of the people are saying. Like Epic has said, the players ditching Moyes' awful tactics is the best thing that happened to West Ham this season. That was Moyes' tactics to a T. Any game that we won over the last 2 years, that was how we did it. Counter-attacking, good from set pieces, fullbacks on form, and we were relatively clinical today. I reckon we could have had more, but
100%.
Yeah,
100%, mate. Let's be honest here. West Ham, if West Ham would have gone up a few more gears, we would have scored 5 or 6.
Yeah,
all day. Me personally, I'll say this before I sort of move on to the midfield for you, because obviously I'm going to do an afterthought in about 20 minutes' time. I thought Paqueta today was brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought that is the £50 million player I want to see. I want him to influence the game. I want him to score goals. I want him to do a lot of stuff. And recently he has. What did you make of him today?
I thought it was excellent. I thought he timed his pressing a lot better. I thought he was good in the tackle.
Yeah.
Thought his passing was good. He created some chances. Yeah, I thought he had a good game.
What about Deck?
Deck, he weren't brilliant, but I thought he was good. The fans were chanting about him all game.
What's Souness and King going to say now, bruv?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? We're like, let's be honest. What are they going to say now? Like, he don't score no goals, and now he scored 2 and 2. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought he was good today. I thought Byron was good. I thought Benny even angered me today on this Watchalong. I won't lie. He was fucking getting on my nerves a little bit, because every time he had a shot, instead of hitting it with the top of his foot, he keeps side-footing shots.
Yeah, no. I didn't think Benny was terrible at all. I thought his link-up play was okay, but honestly, if I hear anyone at this point say Benrahma's hammer of the year, they need to get their head out the sand.
Yeah, I understand that now, mate. I really do. Then I'm going to say this to you, yeah, before I wrap this up. And Antonio today.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying for him?
I thought he was excellent. I
agree.
He was a key part. If we had Danny Ings up front from the start, we don't do anywhere near. They couldn't deal with him. They kept having to push him. We were getting free kicks.
Yeah.
When we were against the runner play, he was getting his fouls. He was holding the ball up well. Obviously, he scored again, which is good. Yeah, I think a lot of the players who we thought had fallen off a little bit have been really good lately, such as Soufal, Antonio, Souček today, Creswell. I mean, it just proves that sometimes players aren't finished. They're just in a bad run of form. And
yeah, but is he, right, how can I put this to you? Right? Because we've got a bit of a problem with Antonio, because at present, he's a player that I would look at and go, he's worth keeping. But is he consistent enough anymore for you?
No, but I think we need to upgrade. But
yeah,
I don't know, because we signed Skamaka, and let's be honest, he does not suit the way we play. So it's a problem. It is a
Yeah.
problem. I can't really see what we're going to do with Skamaka. Ings was another poor signing, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
don't know. I really don't know.
Right, and before we wrap this up, because I'm going to wrap this up, I'm going to go live in a half hour's time after a cup of tea and a scone. For me, is West Ham safe now for you?
Yeah, we're safe.
Yeah.
We'll literally probably need about 2 more points, and let's be honest, we're going to get that. Even if we were the worst team in the league, we'd get 2 points from 7 games have we got left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm going to say this to you, Alf, yeah? How, in your opinion, how do you think Moyes has turned this around? Because for me, I look at it and I see the Arsenal game as the point where West Ham have gone right. The confidence levels have shot through the fucking roof.
I think he's turned it around because he's resorted to what works. And what's worked for him in the past is Antonio up front, counter-attacking football. We're good at set pieces again. We seem to be back from set pieces. And players have stepped up, such as Souček, Paqueta and Soufal. And as I said all season, you can criticise the manager, but the players have deserved a lot of criticism.
I agree. That's one thing. Listen, I don't always agree with Alfie. Fuck me, I do have some rounds with this kid, right? But one thing I do agree with him: some of these players haven't shaped up this season either. There's quite a few of them. If you was to go through the players, quite a few of them haven't turned up and been the players. Like when I look at Paqueta now, I think we are vibing with this geezer, mate. This geezer's a vibe. Like he's like fucking. He's running games now, which I want to see. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't want him to be tackling people and being a DM. Like, I think where he's positioned right now is perfect for West Ham. That's another thing I will say. I look at where he's playing. He's playing like just behind Antonio, which is perfect. I don't want to see him ever again in the 2 with Declan Rice. Like, I just don't think it works. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're vibing, bruv. We're vibing, and I do think. I said it on the stream. I'll say it again now. I think if we can get this week done, and obviously not like putting some decent performances against Liverpool and Palace, I believe West Ham will be safe. They are safe now, but I believe they'll be proper safe. And then it's all on the conference, and I believe West Ham can win the conference, mate. I really do. Like I am so positive on it. And I looked at the odds of it last night, and the odds are West Ham are 7-4, joint favourites with Fiorentina. If West Ham play like they can do, if West Ham get to the final and play Fiorentina, it will be the perfect game for West Ham because Fiorentina will come forward. We can hit them on the break, and I think we're fucking. I think we will have some glory. I will say that. Anything else, Alf? You want to add before I wrap this up? And are you on the afterthought? Yes or no?
I won't be on the afterthought. I'll be on the player ratings later.
No worries at all, mate. Anything else you want to
add? One thing I will say is I think we're safe now, and I think we can focus on the Conference League a lot more. Obviously, I reckon we still got to get a point or 2, but as I said, if we can't get a point or 2 from 7 games, then we must be really bad.
Well, yeah, I agree, mate. I really do. Yeah. Listen, I'm buzzing, mate. 4-0, West Ham United Football Club. We don't see that often, right? And we deserve it as fans, right? This is what I said a few weeks ago. Yeah, just to round this up. I said this a few weeks ago after watching us get absolutely destroyed by Newcastle United. I said we deserve better, and today we was better. We was a lot better, and we was fucking brilliant. Obviously, we go on to Liverpool, and we do love these games against these big sides. And do you know what's good about this year? Just to round this up, us playing these teams will give us more confidence against AZ to get the job done against that team.
Yeah,
I really do believe it, mate. I really do. Right? I don't look at West Ham and worry about the conference right now. Well, I think the Premier League's wrapped. I think we're safe. We're 13th in the league. We're 6 points clear. We have a better goal difference. So we'd have to lose 3 in a row, and then we'd have to win 3 in a row. And that ain't happening. So you know what? I'm happy. Over the moon. Anyway, Alf, thank you very much for coming on, mate. I really do appreciate it.
thank you.
No worries, mate. You can stay here before I go. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here, people. I'll be back in about 25 minutes to do an afterfall. Lucas will probably be there, and whoever else wants to appear from the shadows of the WhatsApp group, they will be there too. Absolute brilliant performance today from West Ham United. I do not care what anyone says. Bournemouth can have all the ball they want, but the aim of the game is to put the ball in the back of the net. And that's what we did today. We put the ball in the back of the net 4 times, and I've got to give Pablo Fornells his due. The Scorpion kick is a goal of legends. West Ham Online will have that on his video recorder for a hell of a long time, but we will see. Anyway, from me to you, take care. Peace.
There it is. I've never found a love like this.